Welcome back to another video. So today is a modification day. I've got some enhancements to make. I've kindly been gifted two products from Automotive Passion. I'll put their details in the description below. But the first product, obviously they saw my last video where I had an issue with my petrol cap and I couldn't open it. Well, it's an addition. It is a fully carbon fibre fuel door and surrounding, which fits the Audi TT Mark IIIs, all ranges of Mark III from a TT, TTS and TT RS. This one hasn't specifically got any markings on for any particular model. So I've got that, and the second product is just to freshen up my arch guards because my ones are absolutely battered now. So two beautifully brand new carbon fibre arch guards as well. Both products from Automotive Passion, made in Scotland here in the UK. So let's show you how I can put the fuel door and surrounding on first of all, and I'll show you how to do it. Right, the first thing you need to do is to take off the front part of the fuel door, so it's just in one piece. So there's a small little hole, little gap here, and you slide this in, and once you've pushed it just in the right position, the fuel door slides off. Basically, you're pushing your tool just past this point here, and once obviously you release those pieces, then it will slide out this way. Okay, next stage is to take out these 6 bolts. I think these are called H4s. The Allen key size, just a hex bolt, like one of these. So take 6 of those out. Right, the next part is we need to take this frame out now once those 6 screws are out. So I would suggest just like leaving the flap down a bit, and then you've got to wiggle this around a bit because it seems to be there's a little opening here which is slightly smaller than the actual top part of the flap. So it just needs a little bit of persuasion, and then you can actually just pull it free, just that one side at a time really. There we go. So the next thing, just need to put the AP one on now. So looking at this, I don't see if there is even a left or a right. I just think it can go either way. Let's see how this goes on. There we go. That fitted in very nicely actually, very OEM. So now what you don't want to do is over tighten these because you don't want to crack the carbon. Right, that's all 6 in, and it actually fits really flush. So what I might do, I might look into changing the silver bolts for black ones down the line, but overall it looks really good, and it's lovely carbon. So now we've just got to slip the door on. Now on the back of the carbon door, there is some guiders here that slip into the OEM part here. There we go, that's in. Look at this. That actually looks stunning. It looks better than I thought it was going to look like, to be honest. It works really well and it doesn't rub. There is companies out there where the door rubs on the inner parts here and here. This doesn't rub at all. This is actually perfectly fitting. So well done Automotive Passion for making a perfectly fitted carbon door for the TT Mark III. Nice work. Now the next thing is to replace these arch guards. These are battered, and I stupidly went over a speed ramp in a car park really fast, and the wheel came down and just took out the bottom of this. You have to do it slowly with these arch guards because they just hang only ever so slightly here. Yeah, but it's snapped off. My fault. The other one's fine. So let's replace those. These are easy. Just got to turn your wheel full lock so you can get to these screws here. And then these are, I think, T25s. So we'll just replace those now. Okay, once the wheel is turned full lock, you can actually get to these really easily. And you'll probably have some existing ones already that you can see there. So these aren't supplied. These are the existing T25s, which are in your arch, which you just can remove, and then you'll put the arch guard over the top. So these ones have been on for a while since I actually bought the car. So I've got double-sided tape all the way down, so I just need to pull this off gently. They are battered. Just give it a bit of clean up because you're going to be putting some tape on here, so you don't want it to be dirty. So clean that up with some non-grease cleanup. So if you imagine not having arch guards, everything your wheel flicks up, it will flick it up all down the side of here, all up the side of your door, and you'll start to see stone chips, and this part here will be absolutely battered. So these are essential. So look at the state of that, absolutely mullered. So here's a brand new one. That one is 2 years old. Look at the difference. That has taken an absolute whacking. So if you want to save the side of your door and your arch and your side skirt from stones and anything else that's picked up from your tyre and whacked up the side of your car, these are essential. So if you want any set of these, I sell these on behalf of Automotive Passion because I'm a retailer for them. So if you want to send me a message on here, or if you want to send it at this address here, I'll give you a price wherever you are in the world, and I can send these to you as special delivery. Right, so what you want to work out now is how much tape you need. So I'm just lining the old one up, but you can line the new one up, and you know the tape's going to come up to about here and then run all the way down the bottom of this lip here. So I'll suggest lining it up, making a little mark, and then that is where the tape's going to go. Right, once you've applied the tape up here, just make sure, final check, obviously where the holes are, it's all covered. That looks absolutely perfect. So you want to peel the tape off, and you want to line these holes up. You don't want to mess around with the holes. So I would suggest balancing the arch guards over the holes, making sure you've pretty much got them where you want. There is a lot of give in these because the holes are quite big, but I would suggest lining up just that top angle there with the edge of the car, so it just feeds nicely just from the edge along. And then once you're happy with that, then you just flex it because it will slightly curve, and then push it nice onto the car so it sticks nicely. This tape is proper solid, and then screw your screws back on. I reckon every TT Mark III should have these without doubt. there we go. 2 easy modifications, 2 enhancements to the car. One is essential, which is the arch guards. Must get those, otherwise you're going to be risking battering the sides of your car. And a lovely addition is the carbon fuel door, which I think looks amazing, and obviously the surround as well. So yeah, if anyone wants any of those 2 pieces or any Automotive Passion products whatsoever, just send a message to this email address up here. I'll come back to you with a price. Let me know where you live in the world, and I'll give you a shipping cost depending on wherever it is in the world, but I ship globally. So thanks for watching. I hope this was a helpful video for someone if they wanted to change their fuel cap, or if they wanted to put some arch guards on. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you at the next one. Over and out.